You are so close. 4 years, maybe more, of doing the thing, showing up, grinding through the requirements, the exams, the group projects, and early mornings. And you can almost see the other side now. Your own place, a real paycheck that funds the life you actually want, the freedom to spend a Tuesday however you decide, not however the syllabus decides. You did the work and you're ready, like genuinely ready, done with this chapter ready. And somewhere underneath all of that excitement is a quieter feeling, one you maybe haven't said out loud yet. What if the door doesn't open the way I thought it would? I get that feeling. Maybe not in the way you'd expect. My name is Mary Goudie. I spent half my career in corporate and half building something of my own from scratch. Along the way, people took chances on me. They invested time and energy. They taught me. They challenged me. I didn't have the experience yet, but they saw something in me that made them want to help me get it. That was valuable, more than they probably knew at the time. So all through my corporate life and now in my own business, I've looked for those same chances to help someone who reminds me of who I used to be. This is one of those times, and you are one of those people. That's exactly why I made this. When I decided to look for something different from my corporate career, I told myself I'd keep an open mind. I'd look at all kinds of options. And that's when I found something intriguing. I took it to a colleague and a friend for feedback. He was a CFO. He studied the earning structure and told me it was the best he had ever seen. Effort-based advancement, no ceiling, no politics, no waiting for someone above me to move before I could move up. He said it was solid. And what I showed him was network marketing. I know. I had the same reaction. I thought network marketing was for people who couldn't find anything better. I'll just leave it at that. But I trusted this man's judgment. So instead of dismissing it, I looked a little closer. And what I found was something I wasn't expecting. Real people building real income by helping real people get real results. Not because they got lucky, but because they learned a system and implemented it with consistency over time. I just needed to learn the ropes and bring the skills I already had into a new environment. I asked myself, what if I could join this group and make a difference for others and make money at the same time? So I did. And my what if became a reality. So why did I even tell you all of that? Well, here's what I believe about where you are right now. The resume is thin, and you know it. Not because you haven't been working hard, but because the kind of experience that makes someone obviously hireable is hard to get before someone gives you a chance to get it. It's total catch-22, right? You need experience to get the job, but you need a job to get the experience. You're looking for an internship or maybe a first job, trying to add something real to your resume, something that builds your confidence, your skills, and yes, some income. You want something you can speak to with pride when somebody asks you what you're doing. That combination is harder to find than anyone told you it would be, but it exists. And I've built it and I've walked others through it. And I'd really love to show it to you. It's a legitimate way to get marketable experience with a structure and a format to give you the things you need to build your resume and then some. At the end of the day, I don't need you to do this, but I genuinely believe that what I'm going to share with you over the next few days could be the thing that you've been looking for. The one that takes what you already have, builds on it, and opens up the life you've been picturing. So I invite you to take a look, see what you think. So here's how it's going to go. Over the next few days, I'm going to share real stories, real numbers, no exaggerations, and what the internship actually looks like from the inside out. There's no pressure, no pitch, just the information you need to decide for yourself. Could this be a means to an end for you? All right, I'll be in your inbox tomorrow. We're going to talk about what it looks like to build something real on your terms with a cohort that supports you and cheers you on without putting your life on hold to do it. And here's what might surprise you. What I'm going to share isn't stressful, it isn't all consuming, and it doesn't require you to outcompete someone with 10 or more years of experience than you have. It just requires you to show up. I'll see you then.